report says we are at stage 8, paragraph page 614. Okay, and our last headword was hero, new word type of lesson. Okay, so let's start with revision. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Here we go. First question. Just scroll down. Okay, so when a person is rich, do you think it's due to the fact that they're more intelligent than most other people, or do you think it's mainly due to luck? When a person is rich, do you think it's due to the fact that they're more intelligent than most other people, or do you think it's mainly due to luck? When a person is
When a
rich,
person is
I
rich,
think
I think
it's due to the fact
it's due to the fact
that they're more intelligent
that they are more
than
intelligent
most other people.
than most other people.
Very good. Are both your grandmothers both born in the same country as you? Are your grandmothers both born in the same country as you? Yes or no?
Yes,
My grandmothers
my
were both
grandmothers
born
were both born
in the same country
in the same
as
country
me.
as me.
Very good. What do we call our grandfather's father? What do we call our grandfather's father? We call
We call
our grandfather's
our
father
grandfather's father
our great grandfather.
our great grandfather.
Very good. Are the people in your country mostly tea drinkers or coffee drinkers? Are the people in your country mostly tea drinkers or coffee drinkers? The people
The
in my
people
country
in my
are
country
mostly
are mostly tea drinkers.
very good. Do you think that passing exams is mostly a question of luck? Do you think that passing exams is mostly a question of luck? Yes or no? I
Yes,
think that
I think that
passing exams
passing
is
exams
mostly
is
a
mostly
question of luck.
a question of luck.
Very good. Do you think your language is totally different from English? Do you think your language is totally different from English? Yes or no?
Yes,
I think my language
I think my
is
language
totally different
is totally
from
different
English.
from English.
Very good. If a friend of yours is wearing clothes that look totally wrong on them, do you tell them? If a friend of yours is wearing clothes that look totally wrong on them, do you tell them? Yes or no?
Yes,
If a friend of mine
if a friend of mine
is wearing clothes
is wearing
that
clothes
look totally
that look totally
wrong on them,
low on them,
I tell them.
I tell them.
Very good. What does the idiom let yourself go mean? What does the idiom let yourself go mean? The idiom
The
let
idiom
yourself
let
go
yourself
means
go
relax
means
and
relax and
enjoy yourself.
enjoy yourself.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. If you relax a
If you
little
relax a
and
little
let yourself go,
and let yourself
you'll
go,
feel happier.
you will feel happier.
Very good. What's the difference between to discuss, to argue, and to quarrel? What's the difference between to discuss, to argue, and to quarrel? The difference between
The difference
to
between
discuss,
to
to
discuss,
argue,
to argue,
and to quarrel
and to
is
quarrel
that to discuss means
is that discuss means
to talk about something
to talk about something
in a serious
in a
or
serious
formal manner,
or formal manner,
whereas to argue means
whereas to argue
to
means
disagree badly
to disagree
on a
badly
subject
on the
and
subject
become angry.
and become angry.
And to quarrel means
And to quarrel
to lose
means
control
to lose
of your
control
anger
of your anger
and start shouting
and start shouting
and saying
and saying
unpleasant things,
un-
pleasant
unpleasant
things
things
about each other.
about each other.
Reggie, do you enjoy discussing politics? Do you enjoy discussing about politics? Yes or no?
No,
I don't enjoy
I don't enjoy
discussing politics.
discussing politics.
Very good. Okay, next. Why do housemates sometimes argue with one another? Why do housemates sometimes argue with one another? Housemates sometimes
Housemates sometimes
argue
argue
with one another
with one another
because of
because
noise,
of noise,
cleaning,
cleaning,
etc.
etc.
Greg, did you quarrel a lot with your brother or sister when you were a child? Did you quarrel a lot with your brother or sister when you were a child? Yes or no? I
Yes,
quarreled a lot
I quarrel a lot
with my brother
with my brother
when I was a child.
when I was a child.
Very good. Okay. Next. Give me an example of the word argue used with the meaning of to reason. Give me an example of the word argue used with the meaning of to reason, please. She argues
They argue
that if we don't go now,
that that if we
don't
don't
go
go
now,
go now,
it will be too late.
it will be too late
Very good. What does it mean to live a regular life? What does it mean to live a regular life? To live
to
a
live
regular life
a regular life.
means that
Means that
we eat,
we
sleep,
eat, sleep,
and work,
and work,
etc.,
etc.
at more or less
at more or
the
less
same time
the same time
every day.
every day.
Very good. Would you say that a regular life was better than an irregular one? Would you say that a regular life was better than an irregular one? Yes, I'd say
Yes, I say
that a regular life
that a regular life
is better
is better
than an irregular one.
than an irregular one
Very good. Why? Why do you think so? Because it's
because
easier
it's
to
easier
manage.
to manage.
Very good. Okay, next. Can a dentist do anything about irregular teeth? Can a dentist do anything about irregular teeth? Yes or no? A
Yes,
dentist can
a
do
dentist can do
something about
something about
irregular teeth.
irregular teeth.
Very good. Okay, do you work irregular hours? Do you work irregular hours? Yes or no?
No,
I don't work
I don't work
irregular hours.
irregular hours.
Very good. Okay, next. Why is it important to blow up bridges during a war? Why is it important to blow up bridges during a war? It's important
It's
to
important
blow up
to blow up
bridges
bridges
during a war
during a war
because
because
it makes it difficult
it makes it difficult
for the enemy
for the enemy
to get across a river.
to get across river.
To do so,
To do so,
they would have to
they
swim,
would they would have to swim,
cross by boat,
cross by boat,
or build new bridges.
or build new bridges.
Very good. Okay, next. What's the difference between dust and powder? What's the difference between dust and powder? The difference between
The difference between
dust and powder
dust and
is
powder
that dust
is that dust
is natural
is natural
and collects on
and
object,
correct on object,
whereas powder
whereas powder
is something
is something
that is made.
that is made.
Very good. Okay, have you ever collected stamps or anything like that? Have you ever collected stamps or anything like that? Yes or no?
Y- mm, Yes,
Collected stamps
I collected stamps
or something like that.
or something like that.
Very good. On what kind of occasions do people collect together in large numbers? On what kind of occasions do people collect together in large numbers? The kind of occasions
The kind of occasions
that people collect together
that people collect together
in large numbers
in large
are
numbers
parties,
are parties,
political meetings,
political
football
meetings,
matches,
football matches,
etc.
etc.
Very good. Next, do they collect money in the streets in your country for different causes, such as for the Red Cross, the poor, etc.? Do they collect money? in the streets in your country for different causes such as the Red Cross, the poor, etc.? Yes or no?
No,
They don't collect money
they don't collect money
in the street
in the street.
in my country
In my
for
country,
different causes
for different
such
causes,
as for the Red Cross,
such as
for the Red Cross,
for direct cross,
the poor, etc.
the poor, etc.
Very good. What do you consider to be a good cause worth collecting money for? What do you consider to be a good cause worth collecting money for? I consider
And consider ah,
charity
collecting charity
to be a good cause
to be a good cost
worth collecting
worth collecting
money for.
money for.
Very good. Okay, next. What kind of furniture do you like to see a room furnished with? What kind of furniture would you like to see a room furnished with? I'd like to see
I'd like
a
to see
room
a room
furnished with
furnished with
sofa,
sofa,
tables,
tables,
cabinets,
cabinets,
etc.
etc.
Very good. Okay, next. How long does it usually take for a new film to become available to buy? How long does it usually take for a new film to become available to buy? It usually takes
It, it usually take
for 1 month
1 month
for a new film
for a new film
to become available
to become
to
available
buy.
to buy.
Wait, if you rang somebody up when they were at work but they weren't available immediately, would you wait, leave a message, or call back later? If you rang somebody up when they were at work but they weren't available immediately, would you wait, leave a message, or call back later? If I rang
If I rang
somebody up
somebody up
when they were at work
when they were at work
but they weren't available
but they weren't available
immediately,
immediately,
I'd
I leave
a message.
a message.
Greg, do you think that human beings sometimes behave worse than animals? Do you think that human beings sometimes behave worse than animals? Yes or no?
Yes,
I think that
I think that
human beings
human beings
sometimes behave
sometimes behave
worse than animals.
worse than animals.
Very good. What artificial part of the body can science provide us with? What artificial part of the body can science provide us with? Science can
Science
provide us
can provide us
with artificial
with
arms,
artificial arms,
legs,
legs,
teeth,
teeth,
hair,
hair,
etc.
etc.
Very good. Okay, next. Okay, when do we add the letters es to form the plural of a noun and the third person singular of a verb? When do we add the letters es to form the plural of a noun and the third person singular of a verb? We add
We add
the letters es
the letters
to
es
form the plural
to form the
of a
plural
noun
of a
and the
noun
third person singular
and the third person singular
of a verb
of a verb
when the word ends
when the word ends
in the letters
in the letters
O, S,
O,
X,
S, X,
Z,
Z,
CH, or
CH,
SH.
or SH.
Very good. Okay. Next, give me some examples. Give me some examples, both noun and verb. One potato,
One potato,
two potatoes.
two
I
potatoes.
go, you go, he
I
goes.
go, you go, he go.
He goes. Very good.
He
Okay.
goes.
Very good. Okay. Okay. So very good. So that's the end of our revision.
Hi,
Okay. So let's start new work. Okay. So let's
you are
continue this new work. Okay. So listen. If a noun or verb ends in a consonant plus the letter Y, the letter
plus.
Y is changed to I, and then the letters ES are added. For
Uh-huh.
example, the word lady ends in a Y, then a consonant before it. So we say one lady, two
ladies,
ladies. So we
two
change the
ladies,
Y to I and add
two I.
ES. We
Okay,
say, and the word cry ends in the
cry,
letter Y with a consonant before it. So we change the Y to I and add ES. So cries. Okay,
cries.
let's practice. What happens when a noun or verb ends in a consonant plus Y? What happens when a noun or verb ends in a consonant plus Y? When a noun or
When a
verb
noun or verb
ends in a consonant
and in a consonant
plus Y,
plus
the
Y,
Y is
the
changed to
Y
I.
is changed to
Then
I.
the letters
Then letter
ES
ES
are added.
are added.
Very good. Give me an example, please. Give me an example. Both noun and verb. One
Both
lady,
and both noun and ボ both
noun and verb.
noun and verb.
One lady,
One
two
lady,
ladies.
two
I
ladies.
cry,
I
you
cry,
cry,
you
he
cry,
cries.
he
Very
cries.
good. If you kiss your mother hello, how many kisses do you give her? One, two, or three? If you kiss your mother hello, how many kisses do you give her? One, two, or three? If I
One,
kiss
two. If I
my
kiss
mother hello,
my mother hello,
I give her
I give her
how many?
one
One
kiss.
kiss. Very good. What do we mean by the rush hour in a large city? What do we mean by the rush hour in a large city? By
Rush
the
hour.
rush hour.
By the rush hour
In a large city,
in a large city,
we mean the time
we mean the time
when everyone rushes
when everyone rushes
to work
to work
or home from work.
or home from
Home from
Ho-
work.
home from work.
Very good. Who were your
Okay.
heroes when you were a child? Who were your heroes when you were a child? My
Who?
heroes
My
when I
heroes
was a child
when I was a child
were
は、
who?
なんだ。
Your parents,
あ
your brothers,
あ、
your
yeah. My,
or Spider-Man,
my parents?
Superman,
あ、なんだっけ ?How do you say English? 仮面ライダー仮面
Kamen
ライダー
Rider.
ね。
Who's that?
マスクラ。なんだうん。
So Black Mask,
ブラックマスク
Black Mask Rider. Is that like Rider? Black
そう。
Mask Rider?
マスクライダー
Mask Rider
maybe,
Black.
yeah.
The one with the mask and like a bug like that.
Yes.
Mask Rider. Very good. Why? Why? Because
Why?
why?
Because, why?
Because he fights.
Yeah,
He
because
fights
he
bad
fights
people.
bad people. Yes.
Very good. Okay, so that's the end of our revision. Let's have new word. Okay, so let's start with a new word. Okay, repeat. Pull someone's leg.
Who someone's leg?
Very good. So it's an idiom. So we are at idiom number 14. Pull someone's leg. Okay, so listen.
Who someone's
Pull
leg?
someone's leg is an idiom. It
To
means to joke with someone, to tell them a joke by making them believe something that is not true. Okay, so it's a joke. You tell someone a joke, but it's not true. Okay, for example, all right, don't get angry. He was only pulling your leg. Okay, so let's practice. What does the idiom pull someone's leg mean? What does the idiom pull someone's leg mean? The idiom
the
pull
idiom
someone's
pull
leg
someone's
means
leg
joke
means
with someone,
go pick
joke,
someone.
joke with
Joke.
someone
Joke with someone
by making them believe,
by
making them believe
making them believe
something
something
that is not true.
that is not true.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. After all these years
After all these
of
years
knowing him,
of knowing
I
him,
still don't know
I still don't know
when he's being serious.
when he's
Being
being
serious.
serious
And when he's
And when he's
Just pulling my leg.
just pulling my leg.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to reading.
Okay.
Okay, so our reading is at stage 7, paragraph page 526. 526.
26.
Okay, and our last, oh,
Uh-huh.
526. Okay, and our last headword was right entirely.
Right.
Okay, so
Entirely.
start with the first question. What's the time right now?
Okay. What's the time right now? The time right now is 9:22
Hmm.
a.m.
Very good.
What's the name of a country right in the north of Europe? The name of a
Country.
country right in the north of Europe?